My name is Allison. I'm in the class of 22, and I will also be speaking a little bit on community today. So, when I think of the term community, I think of a group of people to lean on for support, whether that be support in creative endeavors, comfort during moments of low mental health, motivation in trying circumstances, or enthusiasm during moments of celebration. And I believe that a good and strong community surrounding you is of remarkable importance. I didn't realize how important community support systems would be for me until I really left home and went to college. Um, the majority of my life was pretty risk averse and lacked major change. I lived in the same hometown, in the same house that I was raised in. I grew up going to school with the same people from kindergarten to 12th grade. I'd engaged in the same extracurricular activities since I was 8 years old. I drove the same route to school every day and followed, for the most part, the same weekly routine going back and forth between my parents' houses, who have been divorced since I was 5 years old. Major changes were something I seldom engaged in, and to be honest, the thought of major changes in my life scared me shitless. Entering college was one of the first experiences that I had had where all aspects of my life were in transition. And boy, was I in need of a good support system then. I think I had grown accustomed to hesitating when it came to reaching out for support from others, because oftentimes I was worried about being burdensome, being overbearing, not being chill. Many of the relationships and friendships I grew up with were not constant and lacked unconditional support. I found myself giving more of my time, my ear, and my encouragement to friends who were unable to do so in return. And as a result, I stopped looking to them when I was feeling low and turned to very few people when I needed to. But the transition to college brought with it adjustments in almost every aspect of my life. And I quickly realized that I couldn't solely rely on myself and a close handful of people to act as pillars for me, especially when some of those people's lives were also changing and were also growing and adjusting. So I needed to find people who were trustworthy to cheer me on when I was feeling on top of the world, but also to help pick me up when I was feeling at the bottom. And I wasn't used to this, so I needed a push, but it needed to be done. I started with a few new friends, which grew to new friends and new jobs and new bosses and new clubs. And before I knew it, I was experiencing real happiness with the new people entering my community. I feel so fortunate to have made so many close connections with people at school and to have strengthened relationships with certain individuals from home. And many of these people have really stuck around to support my successes and help me through my failures as I've adjusted to life as an adult. Finding people that love and support me in all that I am is really something that changed my life and brought me more happiness than I thought I could have. And has really taught me to believe in the importance of community.